You have a belly button? Well, we all have belly buttons. You know what else is good? Smoking dope.
Every one of us has got a strange little hole in the middle of our body. No, not that hole. The other one. No, the other one. That's right, your personal lint collector. Innie or outie.
My Audi, it's the coolest Audi in the world.
Washed or dirty, pierced or bejeweled. Whatever kind of button your belly's blessed with, we've got all the novel navel fun you can stomach.
That's it, boy. Get in there nice and deep like.
It's time now to center in on that sweet umbilical scar. So let's cut the cord and stick a finger into 17 things you can do with a belly button. Number 17, meditate on it.
Your belly button may be the path to enlightenment. Some religious traditions encourage the practice of focusing on your belly button during meditation. This practice of spiritual navel gazing is called omphaloskepsis. It is found in some Hindu sects, as well as the Greek Orthodox Church. In the 1600s, a Greek theologian described it like this: elevate your spirit above earthly concerns, press your beard upon your breast, then turn your eyes and all your thoughts upon the middle of your abdomen. Persevere in this contemplation for days and nights, and you shall know uninterrupted joys.
My friend gained enlightenment while navel gazing. He said he saw the whole truth. Number 16, pierce it.
Belly button bling is a great way to show off a sexy tummy. But how did this trend get started? The first wave of belly button piercings in America was during the 1970s, when accessorized abdomens became popular among gay men in Los Angeles. Navel piercing for women didn't hit the mainstream until 1993. That's when supermodels Christy Turlington and Naomi Campbell started a trend by showing off their freshly bejeweled belly buttons at a major London fashion show. A few months later, Aerosmith released the video for their hit song, Cryin'. It featured a teenaged Alicia Silverstone getting her belly button pierced. Silverstone didn't actually get pierced on screen, that was a body double. Nevertheless, many thousands of women chose to follow her example. Soon, belly buttons rings were decorating female tummies all across America.
When my girlfriend asked me to pierce her navel, I said, sure, I could take a stab at it. Number 15, swab it for bacteria.
Ever wonder what's exactly in your belly hole? Science has the answer, but you might not like what you find. The largest ever study into belly button bacteria encouraged people all over the world to send in a swab taken from their navel. Researchers discovered thousands of new bacteria species and found the average person has about 50 species of bacteria living in their navel. 8 common species were found in almost every sample, but otherwise each person's bacterial profile was as unique as a snowflake. Most bacteria types were found on only a very small number of people. One sample came from a man who claimed he had not bathed in years. His was the only sample which contained 2 species of archaea, a microbe normally found only in extremely hostile environments. The lead scientist said that the belly buttons reminded him of rainforests with their terrible, yawning richness of life.
These researchers really dug deep to get the inside scoop. Number 14, have a parade for it.
Some people wear skimpy clothes to show off their belly buttons, but other people put on giant hats and parade down the street. The Japanese city of Shibukawa is located right at the nation's center, and so is known as the belly button of Japan. For decades, the city has celebrated their special central status with an annual belly button dance parade. Thousands of dancers paint a face on their stomachs, cover their heads with large floppy hats, and dance together down the street. The city is also home to a special stone known as Belly Button Rock. It sits next to a sacred statue with a large red belly button, which people rub for good luck or for help getting pregnant.
Watching these funny dancers gives me a belly laugh. Number 13, make a psychic connection.
Your belly button might be a gateway to mystical powers. British celebrity hypnotist Jonathan Royle is known for using the navel to make a psychic connection. To get a reading on someone, he places his finger in their belly button to receive visions of their future. Royle defended his technique by explaining that there is a chakra point located in the navel, saying, "I figured if you put your finger in someone's belly button, it's like getting a direct line."
It's like putting a plug in the socket.
When you see the future in someone's belly button hole, that's called divination.
Number 12. Stick a jewel in it.
Showing a woman's navel in film was once considered too shocking to be allowed by censors. During the 1950s, sexy movie stars Joan Collins and Kim Novak both got around the belly button ban by covering their naked navels with a large ruby jewel in their films. Collins later said that she thought her belly looked infinitely more erotic, with the shiny stone drawing attention to it. Unfortunately for both stars, the jewels kept popping out at awkward moments while filming. Novak said she got an infection from the glue they used to repeatedly stick the ruby back in place.
Even with their navels covered, these movie stars were still cute as a button. Number 11. Show it off at the beach.
Before the bikini became popular, you'd never see a belly button at the beach. The bikini wasn't the first two-piece swimsuit, but it was the first one made to reveal the belly button and much more. The bikini was created in 1946 by French designer Louis Réard. He named it after the Bikini Atoll, the site of a major atomic bomb test just days before the skimpy swimsuit's release. Réard couldn't find a professional model who would dare to wear the navel-revealing outfit in public, so he hired a 19-year-old nude dancer named Micheline Bernardini. After Bernardini showed off the teeny-weeny bikini in a popular Paris swimming pool, she received over 50,000 fan letters from excited men. Réard ran cheeky ads saying his bikini was the only swimsuit small enough to be pulled through a wedding ring.
My girlfriend hates getting grit in her belly button. She just can't stand it. But when it comes to her bikini, she still wears the whole outfit.
If you're enjoying the video, make sure you like and subscribe so you never miss an episode.
Number 10. Double it up for payback.
The original Star Trek series was known for pushing social boundaries, and one of those boundaries was belly buttons.
It appears we have lost our sex appeal, Captain.
During the first season, the network insisted that revealing outfits were carefully tailored not to reveal the navel. In the second season, they tried to sneak more belly buttons in. For the episode Mirror, Mirror, producers really wanted to show off Uhura's exposed abdomen. So they quickly filmed the pertinent scenes while an accomplice was distracting the NBC standards official with an extra long lunch.
Hey, here's a thought. Let's go to lunch. Tomorrow?
I don't think so.
In the third season, more navels were revealed, but in the episode All Our Yesterdays, the network still insisted that actress Mariette Hartley's outfit not show her belly button. This annoyed series creator Gene Roddenberry, so he got payback a few years later when he started a new series and cast Hartley as an alien with two navels. Roddenberry said, "The network owed me one."
Turns out the real final frontier was the Little Dipper.
Number 9. Photoshop it onto a supermodel.
Czech supermodel Karolina Kurkova has no belly button, just a slight indentation. This is the result of having an umbilical hernia as a child, which often requires an operation that eliminates the belly button. When asked why she appeared to have a normal navel in many of her photos, her spokesperson explained, "We keep a collection of belly button shots in different positions and Photoshop them onto her whenever she's doing a bikini picture."
I heard their collection of belly photos was very disorganized and inefficient. Yes, there was a lot of wasted space in the waste space database. Number 8. Name a fruit after it.
The navel orange is named after the round protrusion at its base, which resembles a belly button. This protrusion is actually an undeveloped twin fruit, which grows embedded into the peel. The miniature twin is the result of a mutation which also causes navel oranges to be seedless and sterile. The first navel orange tree is believed to have been a mutation discovered on the grounds of a Brazilian monastery during the early 1800s. The only way to cultivate navel oranges is to graft cuttings onto other varieties of citrus trees. This means all navel oranges have identical DNA and are essentially all fruits of that single 200-year-old tree.
Orange, you glad you learned this juicy fact? Number 7. Have a religious debate about it.
Did Adam and Eve have belly buttons? This question has perplexed Christian theologians for centuries. Some claimed the pair would have smooth stomachs since they never had umbilical cords. In the 1800s, Christian naturalist Philip Goss came up with a different theory. He claimed that Adam and Eve did have unnecessary navels, but only because God had created the belly divots as evidence of a past which did not exist. He used the same logic to explain how fossils seemed to be millions of years old, even though he believed God made the world only a few thousand years ago. Gossi said that fossils were like Adam's belly button. God had made both as false evidence of a past that never actually happened.
I can see a hole in his theory, but I don't want to get involved in a big naval battle. Number 6. Make art and get burns.
Pennsylvania artist Rachel Case was known for making art out of her own body bits. For example, she made many tiny, delicate sculptures from her fingernail clippings. Case's most popular and best-selling creations were the teddy bears she made from her own belly button lint. After successfully marketing and selling her belly button-based bears worldwide, Case suddenly retired. She told her fans that she had to quit because she had developed an incurable chemical burn on her fingers from too much lint exposure.
She couldn't bear the lint bear pain? Sounds like a real bellyache. Number 5. Design a new pasta.
Tortellini pasta was inspired by the belly button of a goddess. The story is that Venus, the goddess of love, once stayed at an inn in the Italian town of Castelfranco Emilia. Struck by her beauty, the enamored innkeeper spied on the goddess through the keyhole of her room and caught a partial view of her divine navel. Struck with inspiration, he rushed to his kitchen and rolled out a new pasta shape based on his forbidden glimpse of the gorgeous goddess's bare belly button. The town still celebrates the invention of tortellini with an annual festival, which includes a public reenactment of the Peeping Tom pasta maker.
When you cross a pasta maker with a saucy goddess, you get a firm noodle.
Number 4. Mark the center of the world.
The Greek word for belly button is omphalos. A marble monument called the Omphalos Stone was located in the Temple of Delphi in ancient Greece. It was said to have been placed there by Zeus to mark Delphi as the center of the earth, the navel of the world. 1,000 years later, medieval Christians claimed that the city of Jerusalem was at the world's center. They marked the sacred spot with their own Omphalos stone there inside the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. It's now a popular spot for tourists.
I always figured you'd find the world's belly button somewhere in Middle Earth. Number 3. Flash your pair to get free drinks.
Australian woman Jenny Curran was born with 2 belly buttons. She says she uses them to get free drinks. "It made my teenage years awkward," said Jenny, "but I decided to embrace my belly buttons. I could reap in the free drinks. I must have saved thousands of dollary dues." On the popular Facebook page Bad Dates of Melbourne, Jenny explained how she often asks men to buy her a drink. In exchange, they get the once-in-a-lifetime experience of meeting a 2-belly-buttoned freak. Why was she born with binary buttons? Jenny says, "The doctors think I could have absorbed my twin in the womb."
Sounds like she goes out with lots of guys. Her dates are in the double divots.
Number 2. Confuse Canadians.
How did this snow bear get its belly button? All of Canada wanted to know. Someone made the outline of a teddy bear with their footprints in the snow on Montreal's Lachine Canal. When a photo was posted online, people were stumped. How had the bear's navel been made? The outline was too large for the creator to have jumped in and out again without leaving a mark. Was the belly button made by drone? Had it been there before the bear was made? After international media coverage and much speculation, the snow bear maker eventually revealed her secret. The big bear's belly button was formed of 5 snowballs, which she had carefully lobbed into place. That's all there was to it.
The ursine umbilicus was ultra mysterious. How was it done? It seems so ingenious. The secret was simple. Speculations were needless. It was
actually super easy, barely an inconvenience.
And the number one thing you can do with a belly button is emanate a lotus flower, which contains the god who creates the universe.
According to some Hindu sects, the whole universe came out of a belly button. In the beginning, there was only the god Vishnu, sleeping in the coils of an immense cobra snake. Then, from out of Vishnu's belly button, a giant lotus flower grew and blossomed. Inside the lotus flower was the god Brahma. Brahma then used the belly button lotus blossom to form the earth and all the universe.
The universe came out of a belly button? That is truly the ultimate outie.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe to get all our exciting lists of interesting things you can do with other things.
Ooh!